Take a nice deep breath in. What do you smell right now? If it's good, tell me what it is. If it's not so good, let's change that. Today, we'll be exploring Soul-Of Vocation by Dale Gerard. Full disclosure, this was gifted to me. So, if that is something that affects your receptivity of a review, I totally understand. There are other videos on my channel where the perfumes were not gifted, and if you'd like to check those out, feel free. If that does not affect your receptivity of a fragrance review, please be assured, even though this was gifted to me, I don't have an incentive to lie. I don't have an incentive to say, definitely buy this or don't buy this. This is going to be a 100% honest review, and if you'd like to see this and then compare it to any other review where I'm not sponsored or not gifted the fragrance, you'll see they're all the same. Because like I said, I have no incentive to get you to buy this or not. This was gifted to me, and I am going to speak my truth as I receive it, as I feel it, as I genuinely feel in my heart about this fragrance. So let's get started. The way I like to start my fragrance reviews is getting it from the source, seeing what the perfumer has to say, and see if I relate to that, see if I pick up on the notes, see if I pick up on what they're bringing to the table. First things first, I will say Dale Gerard's website and Dale Gerard's aesthetic overall is a very specific one. It's very minimalist, it's very curated, it's very branded. The impact font in all caps and the descriptions of the items are very poetic. They're very poetically displayed. They're very poetically written out. So if you're coming to the website for specific information, chances are you might not find it. You're going to get a very poetic description of the perfumes, of the product. And so, for instance, right on the first page, we see Soul-Of Vocation. And that's actually what we're going to be talking about today. You'll notice there are two bottles here. One of these is the Eau de Parfum full-size bottle, which, full disclosure, was also gifted to me by him. There is a video where I talked about that. This whole collection was gifted by Dale Gerard. My loving it is not affected by the fact that it was gifted. Full disclosure. I keep saying that because I know a lot of folks tend to not trust opinions when they are gifted, and I definitely get that. Listen, I would be apprehensive myself. I'd be like, you were gifted that. Of course you're gonna like it. It was free. Yes, I know it was free. I also don't like things that are free. Point is, I'm going to be fully honest. So online, on his website, the first description that we see, Soul-Of Vocation, inspires us to layer these two. So that's why I have these two out here right now. We are being invited to layer them together. This is what the website has to say. Experience the elevation of layering Vocation Soul-Of Eau de Parfum Oil with Vocation Eau de Parfum Spray. Connect the energetic qualities of Vocation with Neroli and Vetiver, taking you higher with Neroli and Vetiver Pure Extract with the brilliancy of Petit Grain in Vocation Soul-Of Sublime. Even though both fragrances share the same name and share the same theme, they do have different qualities. They do have different notes. So my first thought when I saw that there was a perfume oil version of Vocation was, oh, it's the same thing, just a different concentration. But alas, it is a different facet of Vocation. They're two sides of the same coin, but they both bring something different to the table. So just to recap the eau de parfum, because I do have it here and I am going to be comparing the two. The eau de parfum's DNA is patchouli, cedarwood, bergamot, vetiver, and neroli. Vocation references iconic scents from the past: energetic, clean, fresh, eternally classic, while modern. Use on forearms, the back of neck, the chest, the small of the back, always in whichever way feels right. That's cool. That wasn't there the last time I checked the website, by the way. Last time I checked the website, it was slightly different. I might have a screenshot of that, and I'll see if I can compare them here. Also, side note, this has nothing to do with the Soul-Of collection, but I am glad that there are now 50 milliliter and 3 milliliter versions of the eau de parfum. That was not here before. Before it was just a 100 milliliter bottle and you're done. But if you want to try these out, I recommend checking out the 3 milliliter bottles because they're only $20. For $20, you get a really nice amount of sample. Typically samples, I've seen some websites, some perfumers sell samples for like the same amount of price, and they're usually a 2 milliliter bottle, but you get an extra milliliter, you get extra mileage out of it. So that's really cool. And I am glad that there are smaller bottles now as well. They're not the pretty iconic bottle that the full size bottle is. It's $125 for the 50 milliliter bottle, and it's a more basic, like everyday bottle, but you still get that really great fragrance. You don't have to spend the extra amount of money for double the perfume, but also for that nicer bottle. And that's okay. Listen, sometimes some of us, we don't buy the perfumes for the bottle. We buy it for the perfume. We buy it for the delicious fragrance. And you get that same fragrance whether you get the smaller one or the bigger one. We're going to now compare it to Vocation Soul-Of Eau de Parfum Oil. Now the DNA here is patchouli heart, vetiver, neroli, and petitgrain. So we lose the cedar wood, we lose the bergamot, and we replace it with petitgrain. We keep that neroli base, we keep that patchouli. In fact, the patchouli is even stronger because it's patchouli heart, so it's a really like all-encapsulated essence of patchouli here. And I will say, it smells fabulous on my skin, finding its soul in air, purity, white brilliance, freshness, ascension, and clarity. While DGR1 references the past, while the Eau de Parfum references the past, it's still clean and fresh and classic. Soul-Of 2 brings it to another level. It brings you up, it elevates you out of that past and brings you into a lighter stasis. And I will say, it does smell different. I'm going to spray Vocation DGR1, the Eau de Parfum, on this wrist over here, and we're going to compare the two. Look at this bottle. It's gorgeous. It is a glass bottle, all glass bottle, painted in white, and the cap is a wooden square. Oh my God. Oh, fuck. God, that smells good. I can't emphasize just how delicious. Just one spray. One thing that I do have to mention about the Vocation Soul-Of collection as well, the 10 milliliter bottle does cost $90, and the roller ball is jasper. So you get a crystal, and that crystal ball is the one that connects with your skin. So every detail has been thought out of with these bottles. Every detail has been thought out of with these fragrances. If I was to compare the two, oh my God. They both, on my skin at least, and at least right now, get me on a different day, I might say something different. They both remind me of drinks right now. Vocation smells bubbly. Vocation smells like an 80s lounge bar. Reminds me right now, reminds me of an 80s cocktail. While this one is more of like a chaser. And isn't that the perfect combination? You get the drink and you get the chaser, and put them together. I'm gonna do something sacrilegious. I'm gonna blend. I'm not gonna rub I'm simply going to tap. I'm going to tap these two together. It becomes rounded almost. It becomes rounded. What I love so much about Dale Gerard is his ability to tell stories with these fragrances. They're called Vocation for a reason. He chooses these notes for a reason. You get that neroli, that almost little bit of metallic in there with that patchouli, that sharpness. And when you think of a vocation, what do you think? You think of practice. You think of sharpening those skills. You think of honing that vocation, hours and hours of practice, thinking of the past, thinking of where you started in the past, leading into the future. Can't pay me to say that these smell amazing. Dale Gerard didn't have to pay me to say that these smell amazing, and he didn't pay me. He gifted me these. Take that with what you will. I was not paid in money to say that these are good. I'll most likely have a link in my description leading you to his website. I don't get any money out of that either. That's just a link that leads to his website. Basically, that's free publicity. I understand that. However, if you were to consider that I was paid in perfume, listen, that's a great job to have. Okay, I will admit that. But take also this into consideration. I was gifted these last year. I believe it may have been June of last year, of 2022. It is now January of 2023 at the time of recording this. I have a life, okay? I have a full-time job outside of the spectrum of YouTube, okay? So I don't have all the time in the world to record as I would like to. And like I said, there was no obligation from Dale Gerard to make this video. I'm doing it because I want people to know about this brand, because I like this brand. I like this perfumer. He has a lot of heart. He puts a lot of heart into his work, and he has a lot of history with fragrance as well. If I'm not mistaken, I remember reading a little bit about, I'll see if I can link some stories to him as well, because there's story to this man. Vocation Eau de Parfum versus Vocation Parfum Oil. Between the two, the Eau de Parfum wins for me. But working together, let me spray and then roll. Oh my goodness, there's so much perfume on my skin right now. Oh my good lord, it smells phenomenal. I will say, I think one thing you should do, perfume oil at the base and then on top spray the parfum, the eau de parfum. Do you see the shine? Do you see the shine on my wrist right now? They make a phenomenal combination. My recommendation, and this is just me speaking, Joel Agnon speaking to you, if you were to buy these perfumes, try the eau de parfum, try the parfum oil. Get the 3 milliliters of both. Try one individually, smell it. You're going to say, that smells phenomenal. Try the parfum oil individually. You're going to say, that smells phenomenal. Layer them. And you're going to see why you can't stop smelling your own skin, because it smells so great. And I really do hope that when you try these, if you try them, I'm not going to make any assumptions. I'm not going to make any assumptions. If you try them and you like them, hopefully it smells good on your skin, because, oh my God. The one thing I will say, and this is from my experience, the parfum oil, when it sits too long on my skin, I have noticed that over time, throughout the day, it gets a little bit of a different smell. So I think the benefit of spraying the parfum on top of the applied parfum oil, it might affect that smell that gets on my skin over time. And that's just me. I still recommend trying it just in case, because it might turn out good for you. For me, it comes out weird over time. The parfum oil only, that is to say. It really is an elevation. It really is an ascension of the regular Vocation spray, the regular Vocation scent. What are your thoughts on Dale Gerard's collection? Have you tried any before? Have you tried one and thought, it's not for me? Have you tried another and thought, ooh, this is for me? By all means, leave a comment down below. I am curious to hear what your story is with Dale Gerard. If this is your first time hearing about him, by all means, check him out too. I found out about him from Olfactif. It is a subscription box service that I've tried in the past. I keep getting their boxes intermittently. I might not make any direct videos about them just because, I can't yet get an affiliate link with them. Once I do get an affiliate link with them, then I'll season in some more Olfactif videos. But in the meantime, I want to make more focused videos with specific fragrances and specific discovery sets, because I've gotten several discovery sets that I would love to talk about, and I want to see if maybe I can get some more affiliate links in there too, just because I spent my money on them. I might as well see if I can get a little bit just for talking about them. Thank you for watching this video. I hope to have some more out soon. If you see a change in location in future videos, it is most likely just old videos. I have so many videos that I have pre-recorded and I have not been able to upload them because I haven't been able to edit them because I work 40 hours a week in retail. As long as I get to do this with you and with perfumes and with stuff that I like to talk about, I'm a happy camper. Thank you so much, Dale Gerard, for sending me these perfumes. And please know once again that even though I was gifted these perfumes, I have no incentive to lie. I have no incentive to get you to buy something. I have no incentive to try and convince you of or sway an opinion if you have a different one. If you have your opinions about Dale Gerard, that's fine. Actually, if you have your opinions about Dale Gerard, please leave a comment down below. I am curious to hear the tea, because I have mine, and I think he's a great dude. I'm going to start pairing these up. Y'all are going to have to watch out when you smell me, because it's going to be a Dale Gerard bomb. And also, just putting this out there, this is going to be the first of 3 Dale Gerard related videos. But if you have his other collection, if you have the full collection, layer those around too. Mannered and Discernment smell delicious together. Vocation and Mannered smell delicious together. Be the Dale and the Gerard. That doesn't mean anything. That has no meaning. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you again soon. In the meantime, feel free to check out any one of my other videos. I have more Dale Gerard related videos. I have more fragrance related videos, and I have other personal videos. And follow me on Instagram if you'd like. I rarely ever post, but when I do, it's just stuff about my life. So catch you there. We'll sign off with one more deep breath in. Did you smell something good? If you didn't, then maybe the next video will change that.